The birth of Voidskin. Before it was called armor, it was called the silence problem. Every civilization that reached deep space eventually discovered the same thing. Space is not empty, it is loud. Not with sound, but with pressure. Probability pressure. Vacuum noise. The constant boiling of virtual particles. Tiny borrowed moments of existence popping in and out like static behind the universe. Ships didn't just collide with matter. They collided with possibility. Radiation storms that shouldn't exist. Gravitational whispers from objects light years away. Weapons that bent trajectories by suggestion alone. Armor failed because armor assumed the universe was honest. So the first Voidskin team didn't ask, how do we stop the hit? They asked, what if the hit never quite arrives? Phase 1. Teaching the vacuum to hold still. The earliest prototypes weren't ships. They were rooms. A kilometer beneath a dead moon, scientists carved a spherical chamber and evacuated it beyond conventional vacuum, stripping not just atoms, but residual fields, background radiation, even quantum noise as best they could measure. They called it flat space. Then they introduced the impossible. 2 plates separated by nanometers, tuned to amplify the Casimir effect until the vacuum between them behaved wrong. Virtual particles lingered too long. Energy went negative. Instruments disagreed with themselves. That's when they realized the vacuum could be coaxed, not forced. Negative energy density wasn't a substance. It was a behavior. So they built a lattice, not of matter at first, but of constraints. Mathematical boundaries encoded into femtosecond oscillators, telling the vacuum how it was allowed to fluctuate. The first stable pocket lasted 0.7 seconds. When it collapsed, the instruments recorded something terrifying and beautiful. The surrounding space rushed in like water into a hole. Space wanted to be normal again. That meant it could be held back. Phase 2, exotic matter that remembers. Holding space open required anchors. Something that could sit inside. Unreality without dissolving into it. That's where isotope 117 came in. Not discovered, but harvested. Automated foundries skimmed the ergospheres of rotating black holes. Where space-time itself was already half broken, there, strangelets formed, knots of quark matter stabilized by rotation and shear. Particles that didn't just have mass, but history. When cooled and isolated, isotope 117 didn't decay. It remembered. Every interaction left a microscopic informational scar, a record of stress encoded not as damage, but as entropy of meaning. Engineers realized this was perfect. Voidskin wouldn't absorb energy like armor. It would teach the lattice what violence feels like and respond better next time.